Hello, 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 and welcome to another conversation. This is The Conversation with Stevie, and I am just Stevie, Dr. Stevie, Stevie Mills, whichever one you want to call me. It is cool. And so I'm super excited to be here today because we are smack dab in the midst of our She Soars visual campaign, and we have another She Soars celebrity with us. Yay! So today I'm going to tell you who I am, what I do, and also get ready to have this exciting conversation because, listen, I know a lot about this wonderful woman we're going to introduce to you today. So I am Dr. Stevie, and I help my clients to really increase their income online so that they can live the life that they absolutely love. Yay! And we have a woman here who is no stranger to getting the bag. Y'all, listen, whether you call her Miss Donna, Pastor Donna, Mr. Donna, the D.I., she is incredible, and I'm excited to have her with us. Hello, how are you?
Good morning, Dr. Stevie. How are you? I am awesome. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. Listen, I am excited that you're here because you have so much to share. You are a wealth of knowledge in so many different ways. So I wanted to ask you to introduce yourself, and I believe that is the greatest introduction one can give of themselves. So let's hear it, Miss Donna.
Thank you. So I am Donna Izzard, a.k.a. the D.I., and I train corporate professional women how to work at their silent investor, a.k.a. their job, along with building an empire. I'm also an MBC. I'm an MBC. God speaks to me in acronyms, right? So I'm a minister with businesses and a career. And so, and I do that unapologetically. And so I've been doing that for quite some time, and I'm just excited to continue to do that. I'm the founder of a movement called the Unstoppable Black Woman, and where we teach Black women how to celebrate themselves and honor the gift of who they are unapologetically. I'm a G-mommy as well as a wife and a mom. And so that's who I am. That's who the D.I., that's who I am.
I love it because a lot of questions just popped into my mind for you. The first question definitely is about how do you do it all? How do you do it all? You name some incredible things, and each of those incredible things have their own time that's needed. They have their own power that's needed. So how do you do it all?
That's a great question, Dr. Stevie. That's a great question. It's a question that I'm often asked, right? How do you do it all? And people would say to me, oh, I'm mad with God. Did God give you 25 hours in a day? No, God gave me, right? And because I understand who I am, I understand my identity, I understand that a multifaceted God created me, I don't apologize for doing the multifaceted things that He has created me to do, right? It takes a system, it takes process, and it takes team. And most of all, it takes family. And so when I tell people I'm a minister, they say, when do you minister? I minister as God so divinely leads me, right? I have businesses. I have several businesses, successful businesses. And guess what? I have those businesses, but I don't do them alone. It's a team. I have a cupcake and cake business, but guess what? My family runs that business, okay? I'm the creative visionary behind it, right? I have a training development business. My sister and I, we run that, okay? And then we also have a real estate business. So how do we do all those things? We do all those things. How do I do all those things? I do them because I understand who I am. I understand that I'm multifaceted, and I understand that a multifaceted God created me in His image. And so I'm able to do those things with people say, oh, you can't be balanced. Well, that's you. I know what I can do. Okay, I don't subscribe to I can only do one thing. And there's many coaches out here, and I'm not knocking them, who will tell people, oh, you can only do one thing. Does T.D. Jakes do one thing? Does Oprah do one thing? You know, so you know, when I think about those are two great people, when I think about them, they do what they do. And no one's telling them that they can't do what they do. So I do what I do, and I do it well. And I do it because I understand who I am. I'm a multifaceted individual.
Yes, Rock, your it factor. Yes, 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 yes. Speaking my language. Excuse me, I'm getting choked up here. So I do want to ask you, listener, and I do want to tell y'all, if you have not had these cupcakes, honey, I had them some years ago, and my taste buds still get excited about these cupcakes. So I don't know how. You got to get them, but get them. So what do you say to people who are in the midst of trying to say, okay, I'm trying to find the perfect job for me, but I don't know how. Like, how do you help the career-focused people?
Okay, so, you know, a lot of times people often go into people go into jobs for the wrong reasons. A lot of times. Go into jobs because this was somebody who opened a door for me, or go into jobs, or I thought I wanted to do this, and then they get stuck. Then they stay in jobs for 10, 15, 20 years, and they truly are not happy. And I believe the foundation of that is identity, because they don't know who they are. They don't understand that in order for you to do what God has created you to do, you got to know who you are. And if you're not happy in that position, then start taking up some other classes and something that you think that you may be passionate in. But you will never know that if you don't give yourself an opportunity to, you know what, let me go and learn that. I remember coming up, Stevie, my mother, when I was going to school, my mother said, oh, I want you to go into the health field. I want you to be a nurse. I didn't want to be nobody's nurse. But because my mama told me that this is what I need to do, that's what I did. I mean, I didn't go into I went to school, vocational high school for nursing. They wanted me to prick my hand. I don't even like the sight of blood. But because I knew that wasn't for me, and then when I got out of there, I went to a trade school and learned computers. That was me. And so I went to the legal industry, right? But because I went to the legal industry, I made sure that I learned anything about technology, because I was excited. I would meet people all the time. I would meet some attorneys and say, I don't like being a lawyer. Then leave. You have to make a decision about you. And so I encourage people to, you know what? It's an inside job. It starts inside with you. What's going to make you happy? And sometimes people stay into a position because of the money. And listen, I'm not going to work somewhere and not get paid for it. And then some people say, oh, I hate my job. No, I don't hate my job. I love what I do, because I can develop people, and I can see the potential in people and help them get to where they want to be, so that they can be successful and happy in the job that they feel like that they're in alignment with. I've been doing this for over 35 years, and I'm excited and happy about it, and I continue to do it today.
Amen. We have a few more questions before I let you go. The question I want to ask you about now is Unstoppable Black Woman. Yes, I just felt the energy saying that. Tell us a little bit about that, please.
Oh, yes. So, Unstoppable Black Woman, that's my baby. That is my baby. And so, Unstoppable Black Woman, it goes back to being in corporate America, right? So many black and brown women would often come to me and say, Di, how do you do this? How do you speak up? I don't believe I'm being treated fairly. I don't believe that I'm making the money that I should make. Don, I'm not bold like you. And so, what I also knew that a lot of it, again, goes back to the root of identity. And so when I realized that identity in itself, when you talk to people and say, you know what, then you don't know who you are. It's your identity. Nobody really wants to hear that. although it's the truth. They don't want to hear that. And so I started thinking about what, as well as praying, what would be a word that I could reach my sisters, black women, that they could get around, right? Because I was just tired of talking to women, ministering to them, counseling them about standing up for themselves, about, being proud of who they are, that they were beautiful. So I came up with the word unstoppable. And I was like, then I saw, okay, well, you know what? There's a movement called Unstoppable. I said, no, we are unstoppable black women. And it's not to bash anyone or not to say that, you know what, that you shouldn't feel that you're proud of who you are. But because for so many years, the black woman is the most unprotected person in the world is the black woman, right? Unprotected, right? She's unprotected. She's not honored. She's not celebrated. There's so many things that goes into that black woman. So what if I started teaching people about the black woman, about being unstoppable, having an unstoppable mindset, about embracing your B's unapologetically? And then one day as I sat there, these are the 5 B's that God gave me. God gave me black, beautiful, brilliant, bold, and business-minded. Those are the B's. And why did that happen? You know why? Because so many times as black women, we are called the B word. Yeah, I said that. We are called the B word. And so I said, let me turn this narrative around. Because you know what? I'm the real B. Unstoppable black woman, that's me. I'm the real B. I'm black, I'm beautiful, I'm brilliant, I'm bold, and business-minded. And as I started teaching and started talking about, being an unstoppable black woman, the one thing that I came up with, Stevie, was that there was one B word that black women was having a problem with, and that word was black. A lot of black women, believe it or not, they would say, I got my B's. I'm remembering my B's. But they would call all the B's except for the word black. And that told me something. If you don't know who you are, how are you going to teach your daughters, your nieces, your granddaughters, your moms, your sisters, your aunties? How are you going to teach them when you, at the end of the day, look in the mirror? And yes, we all bleed red blood, but look in the mirror. God made you one way, and he made somebody another way. We are black women, period. Unstoppable, unapologetically. So that's the Unstoppable Black Woman movement.
Wow. So amazing. Yay. So the next question I have is more of something to show gratitude, and that really is to say thank you for your investment of your time, energy, effort, and talent to be part of the She Soars visual campaign. And I would love to know, why did you say yes to partnering with us on this campaign?
Why did I say yes? I made a commitment as part of the Unstoppable Black Woman movement to do more with my sisters, right? I am a sower, and what I believe in, I live my life this way, that what I make happen for others, that God makes happen for me. I can't say that I'm part of an Unstoppable Black Woman movement and I see an opportunity that another black sister is doing, that what is it going to take from me? What is it going to take from me? So I understood what you were doing. I welcomed it, and I honor it. And because of that, why not say yes? And I think if we do a lot more of that, then we would have a lot more of our sisters celebrating one another. That's why I did it.
Thank you. So one question we have that we ask all our guests, and then right after that we'll go into how people can stay connected to you. But the question is more of a fill-in-the-blank statement, and it goes, we cannot leave the conversation today, Dr. Stevie, without everyone knowing, and please fill in the blank.
We cannot leave the conversation today without everyone knowing that it is important to celebrate the gift of you.
Wow. That was amazing. Please do give us your contact information, because I know people are going to want to stay connected to you.
So on Facebook, the Unstoppable Black Woman Circle. On Instagram, Unstoppable Black Woman. As well as I also do my ministry on Clubhouse, the CEO Prayer Closet. We're there at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time every morning, with the exception of Saturday. And also DonnaIzzard.com. You can reach out to me in any of those areas.
Perfect. You all definitely reach out. Listen, reach out for all the greatness you just heard about, and definitely reach out for those cupcakes, okay? This has been the conversation with Stevie. I'm super excited that we have had this conversation. Who am I? Well, I am Dr. Stevie Aisha Mills. The way you can reach out to me is just to know how to spell my first name correctly, and that is to go to workwithstevie.com, workwithstevie.com, Stevii. I always end everything I do literally the same way, and it's to tell you to make it a great day. Don't have a great day. Make it a great day. Why? Because you, and yes, you too have the power to do so. Bye for now.